And we are recording. Okay. So, I'm going to start off this video by saying that this is a NERF Rival Phantom Corpse Hera review, which I will get onto in just a second. But I first want to say I have another channel that besides this one. It's a more active channel. I think this is the first video that I have on this channel. I'm not entirely sure because actually, yeah, this is my first video on this channel. And then I have about 16 others on my other channel. I have very small channels. I'm trying to work my way up to become a big YouTuber one day, and I'm going to be starting on this channel by doing this. I'm not going to have a link for my other channel because I don't know how to do that, and I'm also not going to be able to tell you what it is because I forgot what it is because I stopped uploading on it about a month ago, or 2 months, or 3 or 4, or maybe even a year ago. So I think it's like the Determinator or something like that. I don't know. It's the worst possible name that I could possibly ever think of, but it's just a name. So be cool about it. So this is the box for the Rival Hera. It's part of the new Phantom Corpse line. It's it might be easier if I just do this. So the box is just a standard box. It says only at Target because it's only being released in Target right now. It says Hera X MXV whatever, I think those are eyes. 1,200 or 1,200, part of the Phantom Corpse line. It's motorized. It is accurate, I'm guessing that's what it's saying. I don't know anything about reviewing Nerf guns, so I don't know what I'm doing. So, geez, my lighting's terrible. Hold on. Okay, that should help. Nope, it does not help at all. So, oh my gosh, blurry. Quit being blurry. Why is it so blurry? Okay, whatever. There's a box, okay? I think you understand that there's a box. Let's set you back up. Oops. So, it's a box. Nothing too exciting about a box. But what is inside the box is more exciting. So I'm going to use my pocket knife. Okay, so one cut, and then here it is. And for the first time, it's empty. Yes, it is empty. The instructions are in there though. So, I didn't actually think of doing a review on this until earlier today, which I already had the gun open, but I saved the box because I like saving the boxes for Nerf guns just in case, like they break or something and I need to take it back. So that goes down there. Here's the actual gun. Oh my gosh, it's so big. It's just really big. It's really heavy too because all the batteries are in it. It takes 6 C batteries, I believe. You unscrew this top plate and you pull it out. There's a tray where you can put the C batteries inside. You can also use the Nerf rechargeable batteries, which they are selling for $30, I think, online. And they have, the battery tray is the same size as the battery tray for the Chaos, which means if you use the battery tray for the Chaos, you'll be able to use D batteries in this gun instead of C batteries if you don't have C batteries, and you have a Chaos. So it's really heavy, it's really big. If you didn't like the grip on the Apollo, if you got an Apollo, you're gonna hate this one because look at how big this is. Like, I know I'm young, but just look at how big the grip is. It's so big, and like this is the rev trigger. It's huge. The regular trigger is huge. I'm gonna start at the front with stuff. There's this weird block piece of plastic right here, which I think is supposed to be used as a handhold. It doesn't really work too well because it's tiny, but I mean, I guess you could hold it there. This is just a barrel. It's rival, so it can't be accessible with any Nerf barrel attachments. There's this iron sight or plastic sight on the end of it where it doesn't flip up, it doesn't move. It's just a solid sight. It doesn't really do much other than make it really hard to aim. Like, I can aim right there at you, but it's probably not going to hit it. So going back, there's a big box right here. There's another big box right here, but those are where the flywheels are. And there's this orange tab on top of the tactical rail that's on top, where you can put Nerf attachments on it by hooking it over. If you pull back this orange tab, then it opens up the jam door, which the flywheels are on the inside. And if you need to clear a jam, then it's in there. So then you have to push it down hard so it goes in. And then you get to the handle where the trigger is. The trigger cannot be pulled if the rev trigger is not being pulled. And there is a safety underneath the trigger. This is kind of a new safety because it's in a different spot. It's easy to move with your finger. Forward is safety off. Backwards is safety on. So I can't pull the rev trigger or the actual trigger. There's a big gaping hole in the bottom of the handle because that is where the 12-round magazine goes. It comes with a 12-round magazine, or with 12 rival walls, or high impact rounds. But the one from the Apollo works. It's just obviously shorter. So when you put this one into the handle, it sticks out a lot. Okay, and then the magazine release is right here underneath the handle, and you can pull it out like that. The reason why I'm pulling it out so slow is when you do pull out the magazine and there was a ball inside the magazine, it gets stuck up in the chamber because it hits this notch, which lets it go into the chamber so it can shoot out from the flywheels. So if there are rounds inside and you pull it out, it's gonna fall out like that. That's kind of annoying. I don't like that, but it works, or not works, but it's fine. Oh, hold on, I forgot to add something else. Hold on, I have this attached to something right now. Come on. There we go. So in the box with the Rival Hera, it comes with these bandoliers. So you can indicate what team you're on because the gun is white, and if you don't have the color bandolier, then no one's gonna know what color team you're on if you're playing an actual Nerf war. So it says Nerf Rival on the blue one. There's a hook on here, and it says Nerf Rival on the red one as well. Same thing with the hook. So that is included with the box. I forgot to mention that, so I just did right now. Moving on to the back of the gun, there is, by the way, this magazine is exactly the same as the one that comes with the Zeus, if that matters at all. So, with the back, there's nothing much. There's there's a stock right here. It's kind of a short gun, but it's not short enough to where it's uncomfortable. It's at a good distance, but it's just kind of short. So when I shoulder it, like my elbow bends a lot right there. So this is where all the batteries go inside. You unscrew the single silver screw, and you pull off the top by pulling out and then up, and then you take out the battery tray, you put the batteries inside, and you close it back again. So there's this a big, you could call it a rail sort of thing. It's kind of like a big sling mount for something if you want to put on there. There is one actual sling mount thingy right here on the end. That's where the that's where your colored bandolier would go on. So like if you're playing NERF War, that would be clipped on right there, but I'm not going to because I don't want it on there. And I'm too lazy to take it off if I do put it on there. So if you are looking for a size comparison right now, then I have the Apollo here. This one is a red one. You know, now that I hold this, this feels tiny compared to this, just because of the handle. Like, the handle on the Apollo feels tiny. It feels very light. Then the handle on this thing feels huge. What are you doing? Making a YouTube video. Andrew, I need you to leave, please. Andrew, get out. Please, Andrew. You can come back in a minute, okay? Close the door. Okay. I'm sorry, that was my brother. But then, when you hold this one, it's super heavy, and the handle is ginormous. Like, it's just, you definitely feel the difference. So, this is the Apollo lined up handle to handle with the Hera. As you can see, they're about the same size, but this big bottom part right here in the bottom of the Hera makes it a lot bigger. And the handle is much bigger, and the front is a lot bigger as well. Other than that, I think that they're pretty much the same size, except for the handle, because, you know, I always thought that the handle on the Apollo was huge. But now that I've held this thing, I'm like, yeah, no. It's just so weird. This one's heavy, and this one's not heavy. So, this big mag also works inside of the Apollo, which is obvious. It's just really long and it sticks out. The Apollo mag works inside of this one too, but I don't know where it is right now. Andrew, please. It's actually a lot of them. Andrew, I'm not done. Go away, please. I'm sorry about that. I can't do anything to keep them out. So, then here's the Apollo mag, which is tiny. It goes in there as well. It fits. I think now all I really have to do is do a test fire. Not test fire, but you know what I mean. So I hope you know what I mean. I don't have any good way of setting this up. Hold on. This is gonna take a minute. Please, like, don't worry about my, okay. My room is disgusting. It's not because of me, it's because of my brother, which you saw. He messes around in here a lot. So it's just amazing how small this thing is now. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. It's amazing how small it is. I have no good setup point here. But take my word for it. It's really powerful. It shoots very far. No, that looks terrible. Yeah, I'll set you up right here. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna shoot at the green paper, if you can see that on the wall. Right there. Okay, I'm not going to fire off anymore because I lose these rival balls everywhere. So I don't want to lose any more of them. I just lost one right now. Great. So that is it for this video, I think. If you have any suggestions of what I can do for later videos, if you have any suggestions for what I can do for later videos, put them in the comments, because I have nothing to do for YouTube. So I don't have any ideas. So I'm gonna need your help. If there's anyone watching this, which I'm pretty sure there might be. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to me, like the video, share it with your family and friends, because I like people to watch my videos, and I want more followers, or not followers, subscribers. And that's about it. Thank you for watching. Give me some ideas of what I can do in the later future. Oh, come on, I forgot to press the button. Are you kidding me? So blurry.